Hello, I'm wearing these Santa Claus glasses because I wanted to. This is a Brookstone. Oh, this is gonna be like a little personal chat video. This is the Brookstone camera pen that I have court tomorrow. I realized that when I had court earlier, I was in a mess because I couldn't find these papers that I just wanted to confirm that I have court, and on this one, it's written here. The 19th, 6 p.m. So I'm gonna go to court on the 19th, 6 p.m. And I'm gonna try to bring my Brookstone camera pen. I'm gonna wear obviously a suit, not a suit, but a jacket. I think when you use the word suit, it has to be matching, but I'm not gonna be matching. So, though I do have like a black jacket, I can wear black slacks, but my friend kind of stole this from me and he kind of broke it. So I'm trying to repair it right now. It's just making me a little upset. I'll show it to you if I can fix it. Let me see. I think I just fixed it. Let's see. Well, this is how it is. You have the USB on one side, then you have this button you press. Okay, it needs to get charged. Oh no, you see? It lights up. This is what you don't see. So now it's supposed to be recording from this thing, and the audio is right here. And the back side of it is blinking blue, which means it's recording. You press it again, it's going to turn to yellow. And then when you hold it, it turns off. No, that means it's recording. Okay. I guess it's powering off. So you screw this on top of that, then you have this. Make it like a pen. And you see the pen is supposed to screw out, but it never does. Because my friend jammed it or something. He broke the mechanic of it. Unless I have to make it a little bit less tighter. I'm not really sure. Oh, just rip. Jesus. Unless it's just the design flaw. But when you screw this right here, it's supposed to get smaller and bigger. But it doesn't. So, let me see, just playing around with it. So we can't use it as a pen, so I'm going to be using, like, I'm going to have this pen, and I'm going to have like 3 different pens right here, and one of the pens is going to be, like this, so it's going to make me look like some sort of, I guess, some sort of, a little geeky, I guess, but, you know, don't worry about people and what they think of you sometimes. Unless you do something really bad, you know, like if you do bad things to people or something like that, then you shouldn't do those things, and people who judge you have every right to judge you. But if you don't do anything harmful, don't be afraid of what, you know, some of your friends, or maybe, I guess, people who are around your age might say, call you gay or stupid or anything like that. It's all yirunda. Just, it's not important. But I need to charge this. So I was a little upset when I did that video with the little educational bit about how a bill turns into a law. Or just that on the TeamSpeak that I go to, and I know some of the people, they watch streams, like these StarCraft 2 streams, and like these YouTube channels where people play StarCraft, and they're very successful at it. Like the people who do the casting and the streaming, these people are very successful at it, but I don't think I don't think they take into account that that they have a lot of viewers. I don't think they take into account that who their viewers are. So some of the times they say things that could be misunderstood by a lot of people. Like, for instance, one of the people said something like, "Oh, I think I said this earlier. It just bothers me. Um, uh, like, what the hell? The world's gonna end anyways in 2012." Because there's a lot of people who think that the world is gonna end in 2012, or not really think that, but young people use it as an excuse to not do anything with themselves, um, because of the Mayan calendar ending and blah 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 blah. Um, So that's not going to happen. Just if that's been in your mind. The Mayan calendar is designed to reset. And I think I'm pretty sure I've said this again, so I don't want to repeat myself. So this is a personal chat, so I'm going to be smoking and drinking. I'm kind of just relaxing. It's about 1 a.m. I've been waking up very late every day. And I also wanted to read you, I guess, one part of that. Just that, I just feel kind of, not bad, but I should have done this sooner. When Sabrosa messaged me about his friend who went off to try to, I guess, work on a music career. And it took me a while to get at it, but I wanted to kind of share that with some of my with some of the people who watch me and enjoy what I'm doing for whatever reason. Many reasons, I guess. I mean, it's just because of the way that my YouTube channel is structured. It's just like it's a mess of everything. I'm waiting for Oliver to, so we can get started on new YouTube background. I wanted to say something else. Yeah, it's been yeah, I've been feeling really depressed lately, and so it's been hard for me to, I guess, be at 110%, and I can see that I guess my rate of uploads has declined because I spend too much time, I guess, walking around or slowly doing things or just kind of like staring at a wall. It's an expression I use when I stare at a wall. It means that I'm just sitting in my mind, and an hour or 2 hours can just come by. I find that I could I can entertain myself in my mind, like I can have in a way a conversation in my mind, or I can break apart some sort of an idea. And I have it sucks. There's a lot of times where I feel like I should have a camera on, or I should have like a piece of paper always on hand to write down some ideas that I have in my head that come and go. And usually when they come and go, it means that I have an idea. I break it apart. I'm fascinated by it. It's just amazing. An hour passes by. It's no longer in my mind. And I completely forgot about it. So that happens. I also wanted to say something that's very interesting. In the East Coast, now that it's getting colder, there's one good, most people hate the cold, or in the East Coast at least, most people hate the cold, the winter. It's a good thing for girls at least, and something that I don't know, I guess it makes sense, and I heard this from somebody, and it just makes sense that, like girls, women, they generally they shave their legs. I'll use my arm for example because you can't see my leg, but they generally shave their legs. But when it's cold outside this winter, women or young girls usually wear pants or something. They can cover up their legs, so it gives them an excuse not to shave as often. So that's a good thing I wanted to share for those thinking I need to shave. I was going to shave today, but I'll shave tomorrow morning. And my hair, well, let's see if this will capture. I can't actually see it, but it's finally starting to grow out here because I'm growing out my hair. I would like it to, but the stage that this is in, it's very, very unprofessional. It's just makes me look like a really messy, crazy guy, and that's fine. I don't really care about that. But in terms of like, uh, I guess meeting a girl, it would hamper it just destroys any ability because I'm almost 27 years old, so most of the people that would be around my age are doing very successful things, or they're most people are kind of in a career or working their way up the corporate ladder, or I guess already began meddling with a small business, and it's picking up for some people. I guess maybe not. I don't know everybody, and of course, obviously, there's some people who are absolutely doing nothing. That's the truth, and that's just, I guess everybody knows it. That's just the way it is. But what I'm doing, I feel very, very positive. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good, so I like doing what I'm doing. I bumped into an old friend, kind of. I'm gonna tell you the story. When I was, I guess, 19, 20, yeah, 19. I was in a social, what class was this? I was in a public speaking class, and I met this girl, young girl. She was 19 too, and she was a Jamaican girl, so she was black, and she had dreadlocks and everything like that. Really cool. Now she has short hair. I just bumped into her the other day, and we began to, I guess, have a sexual relationship where we would have sex a few times in a week, and that would be our relationship. I really enjoyed having sex with her. It was very good. But I think I made a mistake near the end, or I didn't consider this in my mind, that at some, maybe from the beginning, that she would want something more. But at the time, I was when I was 19, I had like 3 jobs. I was going to college. When I was getting, like, you can practically say straight A's, and I was working 3 different jobs. I was lifeguarding at a club, a very fancy schmancy club. I was lifeguarding. I was also teaching, both for money and for, I guess, just like, seemed like a decent thing to do. I was teaching this woman how to swim, and I was also teaching this kid how to swim. The kid was for money. I guess his family was wealthy, or they were successful, so I got paid a little bit. I was also tutoring, private tutoring. This one student, she was in high school. I was tutoring her algebra, and I was also tutoring at the college, at the community college that I was going to. I was tutoring adults in chemistry, and then algebra. They were mostly women in their 40s, I guess, and they wanted to become nurses. They wanted to change their whatever it is that they were doing, and they wanted to get a nursing degree and become nurses, because at that time there was a high demand in nurses, and maybe there is still now, but nursing is a viable profession for a lot of people. It's very decent profession. You work with patients, and there's 4 categories of nurses in the United States. I'm not entirely educated on all 4 of them, but one of them is I'm not even gonna bother saying, but there's 4 categories of nurses in the United States. So where was I going with this? Yes, so I didn't think that it didn't occur to me, or no one told me that maybe I shouldn't have been in a relationship with this girl, because maybe she wanted like a relationship, and I guess I just wanted to kind of hang out. I don't know. So I bumped into her the other day, and we were like, hey. I saw her from time to time over the years, but she gave me her number last night. We talked about something, and then I don't know. So I have her number. That I think I just crumpled up and threw in the garbage. I'm going to check after this video, because I was cleaning up here. It's on the back of the receipt. Should maybe put it into my drawer. So yeah, I think, so near the end of the relationship, she asked me to, she wanted to get some ice cream after sex. So I drove her, and I was very angry. I was very like, I bought her ice cream, and then I kind of just dropped her off, and that was the last time I ever really spoke to her. Kind of like an asshole move I did there. I think about it from time to time, but it's not something that really concerns me. And for the most part, I'm not for the most, like 99.9999 of the time, I'm at peace. So, but I'm sure there's people out there who have done that as well, and maybe it's a natural thing. I hate to use that as an excuse. I was young and foolish and dumb, but I'm still young and foolish and dumb. I think that's something that's just part of life. You cannot be perfect. You cannot always make the best decisions or the most positive decisions or the best. So I'm not afraid of making bad decisions. The most important thing is that you're making decisions, either bad or good, I think. Because I think though I find myself recently almost every night I'm kind of drinking beer or wine. I don't think it's a very good habit, but for the time being it just kind of relaxes me at nighttime because I've been having trouble sleeping every night almost. I don't feel tired. What I just do, I just go to bed and I lay there for a couple of hours and I go to sleep. And I actually have been sleeping for about like 12 hours, 12, 13 hours a day, where I'm not actually sleeping. I would wake up and I would be like looking at something, or not really looking, but closing my eyes because I just feel, I don't know, I guess it's just me feeling depressed. I need to, it just comes and goes, so hopefully it's going to go away soon. But, I'm planning to travel in the next couple of weeks to a few places. One of the places I'll tell you, I'm going to go to Canada. Another place, I'm going to do a video there. I'm going to try to, I guess, capture my experience of driving to Canada. I think there's going to be some very interesting things. I'm going to try to visit the city of Quebec and try to get a whole picture of Quebec, the way I could find a location of New York City and capture the entire New York City all in one. I guess from a distance, obviously, to capture all the buildings and all the skyscrapers. And of course, I want to, park my car and explore the city, try to meet some people, or just walk around, look for some interesting things, see what kind of food they have. Maybe talk to the bartender if we go to a bar. It's always a good idea. Maybe go to a restaurant, but obviously also to snowboard primarily. It did snow here a few days ago, but it was very little, and it immediately went away. So my prayers to the gods, me offering gifts to the gods. No snow. Oh, no snow. Now there's a little bit of acting. That's what I did. I tried to get an interview with a special forces soldier, and I couldn't because can't do that. Even if I was working for CNN, let's say, or I was a journalist for CNN, it wouldn't have made a difference. And you can't do that. I didn't know. Now I know. So that's okay. I tried. Oh, I haven't even thought of shipping out the 2 Skyrim games to Pompilio and James. It's just been so like, oh. I'll try to take care of it this week. What do we have? Maybe I'll try to take care of it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's already Thursday. Yeah. I'm happy that court is at 6 p.m. I thought it was going to be at 9 a.m. and I was going to be like, I need to find a way to go to sleep. And I hope they don't catch me trying to record, because that's a criminal offense. But I'm still going to try to do it because I want to share that with some people who just just want to share that. So I'll do that. Because I think it's very pleasant. It's a very pleasant thing. Like I'll explain why I'm going to court. It's very silly, but I have to do it. And the whole experience I find to be pleasant. I've been to court many times, so it's a pleasant experience. I think it's very. I feel like there's a lot of well, I hate to say it, but a lot of like customer service. It just seems that way. It's very the way that not in this particular town that I have to go. I've actually never been in court in this particular town that I have to go to. So hopefully, I assume the experience is going to be the same as the other towns that I've been to court to. It's a traffic court, so it's not nothing serious. No one ever goes to jail. I just hope I don't have to pay any money, but at most they might make me pay like $17. But that's okay if they do. It's court fees and me wasting their time ultimately for just making a mistake. It feels like that, and maybe it's everywhere like this. Sometimes when you make mistakes, you have to pay. It's funny. It's like you have to pay to play. It's a pay to play system, the model of lifestyle, I guess, or just living. If you make mistakes, you have to pay to play. There's no life is not a free to play MMO. I got Hook trying to get me to play Darkfall. I got Dwayne trying to get me to play DC Universe. I can't play those games because they take so much time, but at the same time I don't want to be an asshole and just tell them no, so I have to play both of them at some point very soon, I think, so they don't think I'm an asshole or something like that, like, oh, I'm too busy to hang out with them, and it's fun. And it's funny I say hang out with them, but what we do is we get on a Trilla and we just, play some Han or just bullshit a little bit. Mostly play Han though. We used to play Janzik together, so it's I don't know, it's cool. It's cool. Like I know people like that. Very cool. And once in a while, I get to talk to Dwayne's girlfriend, Roseanne. It's a treat for me. It's fun. She's a very fun person. You might be asking, why am I doing this? Well, I guess I'm doing it to keep some structure and to remind myself that I have a camera recording. And it just makes me feel, I guess, I don't know, gives me some kind of peace in doing something like this. Okay, another thing. I'm going to be uploading about 2022. It's Heroes of New York games. And I need to start playing a little bit of Skyrim, and I do want to play a little Skyrim, but now I have my hard drive is capped, so I have no space to play Skyrim and to record it. And at the same time, I'm dealing with the issue of the rendering crashing, and I'll give you exactly why they crash. This is the message I get. Dub.io thread has not cycled for 30 seconds. Possible live lock. Thread action stalled due to full pipe to processing thread. Current address 077BA 18CA. So I'm waiting for a new patch. They have an experimental patch for Virtual Dub, and someone suggested I check it out, but I'm afraid to download it, install it, and not have my codec there, or the settings that I have created for myself all get messed up. Like, it's going to be a mess for me to, if I ever get a new computer, to put all the settings on there to make it the way that I'm comfortable with working with it. So a lot of these things like this, like maybe graphic design, maybe video editing, that all this technical stuff that people do on the computers, they do it in a way that they feel comfortable with doing it, the way that they've learned to do it. So I would fall into that category of, even though if something new comes up, I'll try my best to learn it. And at the same time, I'm looking for a screen recorder, a good, decent screen recorder. I might actually just I thought I would be able to find a good one, a good freeware one, but I think I might have to wing it and purchase one. But even though, I don't know, just the ones that I've looked into, they're not that good. Either the quality or just the settings, the options, the way that the file is outputted. Like I need AVIs, or at least, the very least, give me an MP4. But I had this one where it would create some sort of a MP4, and then I would have to, there's an option for me to create it to an AVI, and then I could not disable it from automatically converting itself from MP4 to AVI. So then there was just a mess, and I had like 3 different files that I was looking at, and sometimes it crashed. And so, because I have some games that I really wanted to play that that are on internet, that you play online on Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. At the same time, Internet Explorer has given me trouble in terms of answering comments on YouTube. So I think I'm being forced to start to use Google Chrome more often. So I don't know what to do about that. Okay. Anyways, it's 1:17 a.m. Let's see. I have 51 gigabytes free. I can always use it on my local G. I don't think I'll just end it here, because one of the things that's also been bothering me is I wanted to, I guess, keep us almost keep alive. Well, not alive, but a daily. I guess a daily video like this that I'm now going to be referring to as a personal chat, just for, I guess, to share some things with some people that might be interested in it, and also for me to eventually later in life to look back and I guess see what types of things I was talking about, some of my thoughts, and also to look at myself. You know, if I'm going to be in 30 years, I'm going to look at myself. This is going to be a way for me to look at myself and be like, oh wow, I was so young and stupid and blah 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 blah. So I think it's a good idea. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna end it here. It's 1:18 a.m. Thursday, January 19th. This was a small personal chat and small 20 minutes. It's fine. I know. Well, later I will address this. And as I get a little bit more professional, I would like to, I guess, from time to time have short videos to send out just a quick message that I find in some videos. I find that for me to send out a quick message sometimes is a 30-minute video or an hour-long video. And I know and I understand that there's people who do not have a high attention span. Actually, most people on the internet, in terms of videos, their attention span is averaged at about, I think, 1 or 2 minutes. That's really bad, I think. So basically, if I failed the first 1 or 2 minutes of this video to get the viewer's attention, then they would not see the video up to this point. But then again, they could skip around to different parts. I don't know. I try to think about things like that too and keep that in mind, but I'm not interested. But see, then it becomes, I'm not interested in creating some sort of a product for the masses. I don't want that, because then it's, I don't know. In a way, I would want somebody, if they watch my videos, to, I guess, have some sort of an afterthought or some sort of a residual thought in their mind that might make them think about something in their life, or inspire them or motivate them to do something in their life, either positive, I hope positive, obviously, um, yeah, that's what I. Yeah, I don't think I. Yeah, well, I did mention in the last video, but the sound quality was really bad. When I initially wanted to, in 2009, I kind of wanted to start this. IRL Productions. Enjoy our thought-provoking videos. I just have my number blocked off because I did list my number in one of my videos, but it was for there was a reason for that. So that's that. And I need to be carrying this around, and I guess just throwing them at people. Not throwing them at people, but I guess for something, you know what, I should actually just do that now. If my wallet's nearby. You know what? You know what? So I wanted to share with you, I have a young cousin, Matthew. He gave me a wallet for Christmas. Very nice. I didn't expect him to give me anything, and he gave me this. I cried a little bit over that because it's very meaningful that he would, go out of his way and get his dad to, help him out and get me a wallet. So I thought that was really sweet. I need to visit him. I got him a crossbow kit. Not a crossbow kit, but I have a little fire here. A bow kit for, I guess, his age group. It comes with 3 arrows, and I bought extra arrows, 5 arrows. So I think that's like 8 arrows, a target, and actual bow, and a little thing for the wrist. And, it's like a nice bow. I think I've been meaning to go drive over there and I guess play with him a little bit. Show him how to use it properly, and create a target practice that you would need to ultimately but take a pizza box, for instance, and put the target on top of it, and your target would be a pizza box, because then the arrow would stick. If I do that, I might make a video on that tutorial for, maybe some really, like, I guess maybe younger people, like maybe people his age, because I mean, he goes on YouTube. It's pretty amazing. He's like 10 years old. So, well, I guess that's the way that life is. Everybody's aging much faster, and because of the internet, it's so accessible that that's pretty interesting, though. So I naturally I would think that by the time he's maybe like 18, he would know, or he should at least know, everything I know, to the point of me being 26. So that's the way I think of it. Just because of the internet, you could sit on Wikipedia or on YouTube and just learn. But I guess some things, you need to experience to learn from, like relationships, love. Somebody breaks your heart for the first time, you feel like it's the end of the world, but second time, third time, fourth time, it kind of becomes into just part of life. Or something like you lose your job, or you run out of money and you don't know what to do, and you have no money for this, no money for that. So again, for the first time, it's like, but after a while, it's part of life. Just need to figure it out. Yeah, I'll just end it here. It's 34 minutes. No, this is stupid. Why would I do this? This is like I'm smoking a cigarette.